Hey everyone, welcome back to Sarah J. Awesome. Okay, so I am doing this video because I've gotten so many questions from everyone getting their new Teslas. What accessories do I actually need for my car? Because as soon as you start looking for accessories for any Tesla, the amount of accessories you'll see on the internet is just completely overwhelming. But what accessories do I actually have, and what accessories did I actually need for my car? That's what this video is going to be about. So I went through and I wrote down everything that I actually have for the car, and so far I've got 8 main accessories for the car. I'm not counting things that come in my test box subscription because I'm not actively searching for those accessories. It's just a fun little box that I get every month that has extra stuff in it. Today I'm talking about things that I actively pursued and needed for my car, or really wanted and bought them myself individually. So the first main thing that I bought for my car is my glass screen protector for this huge screen in my car. This was super important to me. I think the glass is the best screen protector because you need something that can take an impact. If you slam on your brakes or something in your car, which hopefully you don't ever have to do that, but if you do and some object comes flying up here, I do not want to replace the actual screen in my car. I don't even want to know how expensive that is. So I got that almost immediately. This screen protector that I have was $10 on Amazon, and it has served me so well. I've had no issues with it at all, except it is glossy. And I love shiny things. I'm a girl. I love glitter. I love shiny stuff. I wanted a shiny, glossy screen protector. I didn't care about fingerprints. However, I don't really have a glare when it comes to me looking at the screen. Every once in a while, there will be a direct glare from the sun when I'm trying to back up and I can't see the camera very well, but then I just use my mirrors. The problem with the glare on my screen is that when I'm trying to do videos for you guys, there's a glare in the videos and there's a glare in the pictures that I take of my screen. So I actually do have a matte glass screen protector coming, which I cannot wait to get. So either way, you absolutely need a glass screen protector, and you need to get it probably before you take delivery of your car and put it on the day that you get your car. This has already saved me because once I was doing a video and I used to have a crappy clamp for my phone when I was doing my videos, and the clamp failed and it was spring loaded to hold the phone, and it flew off the tripod. My phone fell out and it actually hit my screen in my car, and I was totally freaked out, and I thought I broke my screen. I was afraid to look for 30 seconds, but there was no scratch on my screen protector. There was no crack, no chip, nothing. So that is probably, to me, the most important thing that you need for your Tesla. I don't care which one you have, you need a glass screen protector. Matte, glossy, it doesn't matter, just get glass. The second most important thing that you'll need for your Tesla are floor mats. I did get carpet at first. I went cheap and got $50 carpet floor mats, and they worked very well. They were great carpet floor mats. They were cheap. They were high quality. However, they didn't protect the edge of my floorboard. And also I spilt a lot of coffee in my car one day. It's the only drink I've ever spilt in a vehicle, and I spilled it in my brand new Tesla. But anyway, it went right through the carpet floor mats. So then I was like, okay, I've got to save up and get some all-weather floor mats because I cannot let this happen again. It took me forever to get the coffee out of my car. So floor mats and a screen protector, to me, are the most important accessories that you absolutely have to have. I also got all-weather mats for my trunk and my frunk. The main thing for that, the reason I got all weather, is because whenever I go grocery shopping, your groceries will be sweating, and I don't know why, but sometimes they don't want to put your milk in a bag. I don't know why they always ask this at H-E-B. It drives me insane. I'm like, if you only put 2 of my groceries in bags, let it be the raw meat and let it be milk, because milk always has milk running down the sides of it, and then it gets in the carpet in the trunk. It's disgusting. And also meat. You don't want raw meat leaking in your trunk. So I got all weather mats for the trunk of my car and the front. And I love those two. I have not had any problems with them at all. They've held up really well. They were also cheap. I love them. The third thing that I got for my car, which this was also a need to me, was I got a wrap for my center console to protect that piano black plastic from getting scratches all over it from my coffee cup, my purse, my wallet, other things I set on my center console, food, trays, all kinds of things. However, the 2021 model with the refreshed center console, I don't think that those require a wrap as much as these older models do, like the 2020 model and before, because these have that high gloss piano black center console and the newer ones have that kind of matte plastic. So I don't think it will scratch as easily. I also got door handle wraps for the outside. They're color changing, they reflect different colors in the sun. Did I need these? No, I didn't need them at all. I noticed that the handles were scratched up on my other vehicles and that's why I got them. But with my other vehicles, I actually used car keys and house keys, and I don't use keys anymore. I just use my phone. So I don't have my keys in my hand when I'm grabbing the door handle. So they haven't gotten scratched up at all. Even if I didn't have the wraps on my door handles, I don't think they would be scratched up. So that was more of a want. That was not a need. You definitely don't need wraps for your door handles, in my opinion. But if you want to get that, then that's totally up to you. A USB drive. I did get a USB flash drive for my Sentry mode. I'm not going to link that one because it doesn't have enough storage. It lasts for a couple weeks, and then I have to start deleting videos off my flash drive because it gets full very quickly. I think it's like a 32 gigabyte, but I could be wrong. And now Tesla has their own USB flash drive on the Tesla website for the same price that I paid, and it has way more storage on it. I've also noticed that a lot of 2021 models, they seem to be coming with a flash drive in the car. So Tesla seems to be including that now. My model did not come with an included USB flash drive, so I had to purchase one before I could use my Sentry mode. So that was a need for me, and eventually I will purchase the one on the Tesla website with more storage, but I don't really need it right now. Charging cable adapters. Mine did come with a 120 volt adapter and the charging cable, and mine also came with the adapter to charge at public charging stations that are not Tesla superchargers. But I charge on a 240 volt in my driveway, so I did purchase that adapter, and I also purchased another 240 with the 3-prong. So I have the 4-prong and the 3-prong. You will probably have to buy the charging adapters for whatever outlets you're going to be using, or if you like to go to campsites and charge there or things like that. I also have LED puddle lights and LED trunk lights that I added. I love them so much. They are totally custom. Go check out my video if you want to see what they look like. You don't need to buy new LED lights. I just did it because they're totally awesome. That was definitely a want and not a need. The last thing that I have is custom Aero wheels. I took off the aerodynamic hubcaps and I have the little custom Aero wheel caps on so that you can actually see the spokes in my rim. I love them. Everyone thinks they look really, really cool. I haven't had any issues with range or anything like that, but I have not done an official experiment with that, but I haven't noticed an extreme loss in range using the custom Aero caps. So those are all the accessories I have. That is 8 accessories that I've got for my car. The only thing that I would still like to get, there's some seals that go around all the doors. I'm wondering if I put those on, if it would, I don't know how to explain it, but like the inside of this door here, like this part, it gets so dirty in here, like super, super bad. I'm wondering if it would keep a lot of the grime out of that area. Other than that, I don't really need those. And I also wonder if it would put too much pressure on the door opening and closing. I don't really know that much about those door seals, but that's something that I've considered still purchasing. And another thing is I definitely want to get window tint. Like it's 96 outside right now and I can leave my hand up here, it's not burning me. But when it gets to like 102 outside, it gets pretty hot. But I don't really feel too much heat coming through the roof. It's more like from the side windows. When the sun comes through these windows, I can feel it burning my skin. And I'm a redhead, so I definitely need to get some ceramic tint on the windows. That is definitely on my to-do list. So I do suggest getting window tint if you live somewhere with super hot summers and a lot of sun like I do. In regards to paint protection, I don't have any PPF. Do I wish I had got it? I'm kind of on the fence about it. First of all, I'm cheap. Second of all, I couldn't afford it when I got the car. I already have some chips missing out of my front bumper paint. That's the only place that I have paint damage is on the front bumper. But if you've watched all my other videos, you know I talk all the time about how much construction I drive through every day, and it's all on the freeway going super, super fast, and I drive 2 hours a day. I have really beat the crap out of this car, and there's not really that many paint chips considering what I've driven through. And I've looked at my other bumpers on my other cars and they look worse than this one. So of course they have a lot more miles on it. This one only has about 15,000 miles so far, which is a lot considering I took delivery September 28th of last year. But in my opinion, I haven't really had that many problems with the paints. So I feel like if you want to get PPF on your front bumper and you can afford it and you drive a lot like I do, I drive 100 to 120 miles a day in construction on the freeway going 75 miles per hour, then yeah, you should probably get PPF on just the front bumper. I don't think you need it on the hood. You don't need it on the back. You don't need it on the side doors or side panels or anything like that, or the mirrors. I think it's just the front bumper really takes a beating in my daily drive. But if you're only driving 20, 30 miles a day and you're not driving on the freeway and there's not a lot of construction where you're at, I don't think that you need PPF. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but I mean, it's up to you. It depends on your drive. It depends on your wallet. It depends on a lot of factors. So that's going to be up to you. Do I wish I got PPF on the bumper? Maybe. It also depends on the quality because it might end up damaging the paint when you remove the PPF later on. So there's a lot of factors to consider with that. That's pretty much it. Those are all the accessories I have. Those are all the ones that I still want. Just 3 things. I hope this helps all of you. You don't really need to go crazy with accessories when you get your car. The main thing is just make sure you have the adapters, a glass screen protector, floor mats, a USB drive if it doesn't come with one, and that's pretty much it. Everything else is kind of just extra stuff. I hope you guys like this video, and I will see you next week.